Hey everybody, it's the boss lady here. Just sitting up in here doing nothing, trying to pay some bills. So I'm hoping where I have you guys sitting, this light is enough. I know the last live was quite dark. So let me see here. Oh, now you guys are kind of too low for me. Let me see. I keep moving the camera. Uh-oh. Maybe that'll work. Yeah, it's a lot better. There we go. So I'm just sitting here. Now, hopefully when I open this next computer, this will not be in the shot, and it is. Ooh. All right, well, we'll just move it to the side. I am in the process of paying bills, working on a couple, 2, 3 things. So I'll just wait and see if anybody pops on. I know everybody's pretty busy on a Saturday afternoon. So we'll just see what happens, see if anybody pops in. I picked up just a couple, 2, 3 things at Dollar Tree today. So I'm going to show those items once I have an audience. If not, then you guys might have to wait. You can tell what I was doing. Let me see if I can turn it around. I actually was online looking at clothes at JCPenney last night. And then I fell asleep with the computer open and I closed it and I forgot to shut it down. So I'm just sitting here actually getting ready to pay a few bills and call it a day. Didn't have much to talk about. Just wanted to come in real quick. It's been a long day. It's been a long actually couple days, really. And I'm just sitting here. I'm looking for something. I can't remember what it was. Let's see. I actually need to clean my office. Well, not so much the office, but just the desk area. So come on in, say hello, let me know who you are and who's up in the room. I got some juicy stuff to tell y'all that I found out recently, within the last 24 hours. And it's definitely juicy. But yep, I'm just sitting here. I'm actually getting ready to pay my mortgage. Grab my phone. Went to Dollar Tree today. Didn't see too much. I got my @ sign that I've been wanting. I wanted a gold one, but oh, this is quick. It popped up super fast. I picked up my @ sign that I had been wanting for the office, and I got that. I wanted it in gold, but they only had it in white, so that's okay. Sitting here trying to set up my account for my mortgage. Our mortgage just got sent to a different mortgager, or I think that's how you say it, servicer, whoever. We've got a different person servicing our mortgage. So I'm trying to set all of this up so that I can make a payment. So who's in? Hey, how you doing, Penny? How are you? Boss lady just sitting here talking about nothing just yet. I got stuff I need to put away. I got my shoes up here. Still need to put those up. I found something. Let me see. Yeah, it looks pretty similar. I found this. I think it's a candle holder. I think. I don't know. But the golds are off. Dang it. I found this at the Dollar Tree, and I thought it was really cute because I like how it's gold at the bottom. The white I can kind of do without, but I thought it was similar to my lamp in my office, but the golds are off. This is more of a bright gold, and the gold on the lamp is muted. I don't know if I can actually lift it because of, I don't want that cord to get hung up. Yeah, let me see. There we go. So this is what the lamp looks like. And see how the bottom kind of mimics it? But I'm not going to put them next to each other, so it may not throw it off. I don't know. We'll see. But I thought it was cute. I don't know. I might put it back here. I thought it'd be cute to put my little egg in there or something. Little egg. Looking for different things to go on this stand here. And because I have this white Boss Lady mug, I needed something that had some white in it, you know, just to kind of balance it out a little bit. So anyway, got that. I'm trying to finish setting up this account here. I haven't been up here in the office in a minute to do anything. Boss man come up here every day, and I'm just like, yeah. I don't want to be up here. Oh, you do? Cool. Yeah, see, I only bought one. They had it in gold. They had it in silver. And I said, well, I really don't want to put a lot of silver in here. Not on my side. Bossman has silver on his side. And so, you know, I just kind of don't want to mix on my side, I guess. And then the other thing I picked up was my @ sign. I wanted a gold one, and I still might find one. The Dollar Tree I went to, they only had it in white. The gold one they had, it looked like someone had dropped it. But I thought the white would, you know, balance out or whatever, because like I said, I'm trying to pull a little bit more white in here just because of, you know, that Boss Lady mug, and now I have this candle holder. So I thought that'd be cute to throw up there. I don't know where just yet. We'll see. I'll set it right there for now. I'll probably move it in a minute. Password. Sorry, y'all. Trying to get this done. Got, you know, pay that young mortgage. So anyway, I can't. Do y'all do that? You get, you know, something, you got to set password, and they always give you all these different little, you got to have this and you got to have that and blah, blah, blah. Okay. You know, you got to have an uppercase, you got to have a lowercase, you got to have a number, you got to have a special character. And then you got to set security questions. What's a security question? Oh my God. Oh, security questions. So it wants me to set the security question and then give the answer. Okay. I hate this. I want to pay my mortgage, but I still hate this. Oh, I've been so busy with trying to get ready for work and everything. Okay, is it set up? No. Hold on, y'all. Well, it says welcome. Ask me, do I want to go paperless? No, I like my, I'm going to kill some trees for my mortgage. But anyway, so I'm sitting here, I'm trying to set up, our mortgage got switched to a different servicer. And so I'm trying to make sure that I have what I need. And they keep asking me to go paperless. Lord help. Nope, I like to see it. Cool. So it's telling me how much I got to pay. And I'm going to do that real quick. So I'm doing like 12 things at once. I'm online with y'all. I'm online with the mortgage, and I'm online with the bank. I'm trying to get this done. So I start work in a week. Am I ready? By no means. By no means. Got to move some money around. How much is it? Okay. Yeah, so I'm not ready. I'm almost tempted to contact them and say, I can't start till the 25th. And only reason is I'm still trying to give a couple companies some time to, you know, do what they need to do as far as, you know, give me a yes or no or whatever. Let me see. What's this? Okay. I'm just trying to go over everything. All right. So let me just double check. Okay. So the money is there. Go ahead and make my payments. Didn't they want you to set up auto pay? No, I don't set up no auto pay. I pay when I'm ready. So we're gonna make the payment today. And see, they made me mad because they were supposed to send me my bill and they did not. They were supposed to send me a bill in the mail. And they kept sending me an email. And I'm like, I don't like emails, not when it comes to my personal business. So I'm just sitting here trying to get this done. You know, money come in, money go out. So I'm trying to, you know, handle that business. But, see, talking to y'all and putting the wrong number. There we go. But anyway, so I was supposed to do something today. We're supposed to get bad weather. And it's coming. It's raining right now. It got up to almost 40 degrees today, which was so lovely. Because on Monday, it was -9. So, you know, I was happy about the weather, even though, yeah, let me confirm that. Even though it's getting ready to snow. We're supposed to get up to 10 inches today. Or tonight, between tonight and into tomorrow. So we weren't going to leave the house, but when we got up, it hadn't snowed yet. So we left. Miss Pina had cookie booth. I'm over the cookie booths. She only needs 20 more packages to meet her goal. And I'm super excited about that. Yes. And the payment was successful. Hallelujah. Very easy. Very easy. Very easy. Cool. All right. So everything is done. And I don't remember what I did. I need to save all of this. Okay. So let me see. Cool. Now I just got to write down did I put my, Anyway. So, hey, how are you? Everything's okay thus far. Just paid my mortgage. Hallelujah. So, but yeah, they said we weren't going to get a late fee. I was waiting for them to send me my paperwork. They said they sent me a letter. Well, I got a letter from the old servicer saying they're going to send us out paperwork. We won't get late fees for like 2 months. I'm like, okay, cool. So I've been waiting for the bill. The bill never showed up. So then I got an email telling me, you know, make your payment. So I'm like, okay, cool. And I was waiting on the paperwork and they still didn't send it. So I said, well, I'm not going to wait any further because normally with the mortgage, you get a late fee by like the 15th and ain't nobody got time for that. Even though they claimed we wasn't going to get one, I wasn't going to push the envelope. So I just said, well, when I come back to the office, which hasn't been for a few days, that I will do it. And I did. So it's done. So mortgage is paid and I can go on to do something else. I did do a little bit of online shopping. I was going to shop for some clothes. We were going to go to JCPenney's yesterday, but well, long story short, yeah, my life got interrupted. So I won't get into that. But so I did some online shopping today, but I didn't get any clothes because for JCPenney's, it's better to shop in store than it is online. But I did get me a new Santa Claus. Yes, I did. I paid $38 for him, and he's a big one too. He's like, what did they tell me? He's 9 pounds. So however big that is, yeah, he's a big one. So I'm excited about that. Yeah. Oh, so Amanda, since you brought that up, let me tell you about that. So, okay, now y'all know when I quit, I just quit. I didn't give a 2-week notice. I didn't say I'm gonna give you a week. I didn't give them a few days. I got upset. And what I did was I checked my bank account. I prayed on it. And then I sat there. I went and talked to one of my coworkers, and he was like, don't quit. He was like, just don't quit. Just hang in there. I said, yeah, okay. And then I went back to my desk and I thought about it some more. And I was like, yeah, this is not going to work for me. So what I ended up doing, I wrote my resignation letter via email out of my personal email. I cleaned out my entire desk. I put all my badges because I had like 4. Was it 4? I had for 3 different hospitals plus for the company. So I had 4 badges. I just stuck those in the desk. I put my keys in the desk, was it the key card or whatever, a key fob thing, put that in the desk. And then at the end of the day, I just walked out, got to the bottom floor and pressed send. Well, I still keep in contact with one of my coworkers, the one who wanted me to stay. And so I've been talking to him, about once a week. He's been checking in with me, seeing how things are going. And before anybody thinks differently of me, like, oh, you're talking to another man, first and foremost, the man is gay. He's a homosexual, so he is no threat to boss man at all. So, but he's just a really good friend. I mean, he keeps me laughing, and I just enjoy having him as a friend. So anyway, so he's been checking in with me, how's it going? Who have you applied at? And so, of course, I'm just running it down to him because I put out, if memory serves, let me see. I put out over, oh my gosh, I put out over 40 some applications from February 18th up until, when did I stop applying? I think I stopped applying at jobs probably about a week ago. So, roughly about 2.5, maybe 3 weeks. Anyway, so he was like, stop applying. You're going to have all these job offers. And I was just like, yeah, that's not how it works in this world. So anyway, I hadn't told him that I had accepted the offer. And so I sent him a text message yesterday, Friday. And I was right outside the old company, outside of his job. But I was at one building away from him. So I just said, hey, just want to say hi. I thought about you because I'm in the area. And I said, but I'm getting ready to leave, so we can't, link up or whatever. Because I didn't want, my mom and everybody to see, So anyway, so he sends me a text message back and he said, oh, glad to hear from you. And I said, yeah, I got a job. I started on 18. He was like, oh, okay. He said, before he said, guess what? I asked him, I said, how is the new girl working out? Because a new lady has started roughly about a week. It was a week after my one coworker put in his resignation. And, it had only been a week. I think she had only been there a week when I, quit. And so he said, oh, you talking about Lupe? Oh, she's gone. I was like, what? He said, yeah, she just stopped coming to work. I was like, oh, okay. So that meant I was gone. My previous coworker, Matt, he was gone. Lupe gone, right? So, and of course, you guys don't know who these people are, so I can say their first name because it doesn't matter. Anyway, next thing you know, I was getting ready to text him and say, can you tell my partner, Neil, that I said hi and, whatever. Because I didn't feel comfortable texting Neil just because, even though I had his number. And so next thing you know, he hits me, before I could send that text, he hits me back with, oh, and by the way, Neil was fired. And I said, wait a minute, what? So now that's what, 4 people gone? So that's 4 positions, not including the other 2 that need to be filled? Yes. So they are down. Hey, how you doing? So they are down like 6 people at that company. They are down like half a team. So I asked him about, a couple others that were there and hopefully they were still there. And he said they were there. They're very busy. There hasn't been any type of meetings about, what's going on or whatever. But at any rate, they're just swamped with work. And I apologized and I said, I'm sorry. because, you know, it wasn't me. I knew it wasn't me. So when I was telling my mom, because of course my mom's sitting next to me as I'm getting these text messages, I'm telling my mom about it. And then I text my husband and they both said, it's that woman, which is my manager, my old manager. They need to get rid of her. And I told him, you know, I told my friend, I said, you know, they need to look at the manager and not look at the staff, because if staff is leaving, resigning, you know, and then all of a sudden getting fired or whatever, it's not the staff, it is the office manager, which is horrible. But oh well, I'm just glad it's not me. Guys, hold on 1 second. Hi, I am actually live on camera. What's up? Oh, how many? Okay. Okay, all right, bye. Sorry about that, guys. That was my eldest child, so I had to answer. She's trying to get some Girl Scout cookies. Yes, I'm trying to get them cookies out of here. So anyway, but yeah, so that's what's going on with the old company. And I was just like, ooh wee. So then I was sitting there thinking like, gosh, that's really messed up. And you know, there's a company, let me see if I can get to the main page of it, because I don't want my stuff to be seen on it, I don't think. Let me see, make sure. But have you guys ever heard of the website Indeed? I don't know if you can see that. But it's a website that you can go on and, you know, apply for jobs, put your resume out there and, you know, just different things. You can learn about different stuff. You also can read reviews as well as you can read reviews. You can look up salaries for different employers or jobs or whatever. And so that's something that I've been looking into. I'm the type of person, I like to review a lot of stuff. So I'm part of, what is it called? TripAdvisor. And so when I go to a lot of different places, I do a lot of reviews and I have a lot of, you know, followers or whatever on that as well. And so this time around, looking for a job, I've been actually reading the reviews of different companies and different jobs, because I don't want to go into the same type of situation I just was in. I kind of want to get somewhere, plant my feet, and, you know, stick and stay, because I don't have time for this. But at any rate, it's been helpful. It has been very helpful. Yesterday, though, for whatever reason, I started reading about the company I'm getting ready to go to, and there were some reviews out there, but they were from like 2017. I think I saw one from 2016, and some of them were negative. But then there was some from 2018 that gave them, I think it's like a 5-point star system. And there were some 4s out there. So I was like, okay, you know. So I'm hoping and I'm praying on this, because I just don't want to have to go through what I'm going through right now as far as, you know, quitting or whatever. It's not that, you know, we're hurting for anything. I mean, y'all seen, I just paid a bill, okay? So, which was the largest bill that we have in the house. Hallelujah. So, but I just want to make sure that the next company I go to, that it's a good fit for me, you know, whether it's personality wise, whether it's, you know, manager wise, whatever. There is a company that I'm praying that I hear from this week. The supervisors, she's actually getting ready to go on vacation, I think the end of this week. And I'm really, 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 really hoping that she calls me. If she does, then I may not be starting work on the 18th. I may be starting a little bit later. Why? Because this particular company, it's one of those that the people of the old would say, you get your feet in there and you stick and stay. So just like kind of where I came from, you know, working for the county and stuff like that, once you're in, you're kind of in till, you know, something drastic and ignorant happens and you have to leave. Like my situation. But anyway, so I'm really kind of hoping that that company calls me. I did, however, hear from a different hospital, but it's at the beginning stages of that. So I'm just like, oh gosh, how come you didn't call me like earlier in the week? We could have got the phone, interview out the way, could have been doing the face-to-face, whatever. But some people, like they put jobs out here, which is so weird. They put jobs like online or whatever, but they're not really like looking to hire right away like they claim. So that's something that I always find interesting, but it is what it is. So would I ever take a job that lets me work from home? Heck yes. That's why I have this office. Heck yes. Oh yes. I actually have been looking. I'm playing with pencils. I actually have been looking for some work from home jobs, but what I have found is that some of them that are offered, like in my area, pay a lot less. They pay less than the minimum wage. And I guess it's because, you're working from home, you're not commuting, whatever. But I'm like, guys, I still need to live. So, yeah, that's not gonna work. So, so anyway, but yes, I would definitely work from home again. I'm in the process. Oh, I have it. I'm in the process still of, starting my business and everything too. Plus, I still have my part-time job. So, I got my hands in a bunch of fires right now. My part-time job will move to weekends only because I don't want to do evenings, after working 8:30 to 5 every day. But so I'll do a little bit of my part-time job on the weekends, maybe like 4 hours here or 5 hours or whatever, just to have a little extra pennies coming in. But because that particular job, it pays weekly. So, so if it's, just a little extra whatever coming in and I can use that for my hauls or whatever, I'm okay with that. So that's kind of where I am with everything. Lord, folks just keep bothering me, y'all. I'm so sorry. Oh, Lord. So anyway, I'm about to get an urgent call pretty soon. Oh, Lord. Anyway, I'll have to cut this short in about 15 minutes. So I forgot what I was going to say. I'm sorry. Family. It's hard when everybody lives in different states. And, oh, by the way, my parents are talking about leaving the state as well. So I'll be the only one here in Minnesota. Yeah. I would love to be able to pack up and leave. And actually, that's what we probably should have did when I left, working at the county. Now I think about it, we could have been starting over somewhere else, nice and fresh. Oh, well, but that is still my plan when Miss Pena go to college. If she goes to college out of state, yep, mama's gone. I'm gone, going with my baby. So anyway, yeah, I'm very close to my mom, but being here in Minnesota, because of like the snow and the cold, it's been really rough on my parents this year. My dad, he actually has a snow removal business, but it's been hard on them. And my mom, she has asthma too. So you know how I always talk about Miss Pena having asthma and I talk about my asthma? Well, my mom has asthma like us too. And so even right now today, my mom is sick. So that buzzing that you heard, that was my big sister, saying, hey, what's going on? Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, because my mom is sick and my mom is stubborn. She's a Virgo and she does not want to go to the doctor. And I'm just like, yeah, I don't know what to do. So, but they're talking about moving out of state. They're actually talking about moving south, which, my mom has never lived south. My mom, born and raised here. Of course, my grandparents are from the South, but my mom, born and raised here. I mean, she's had like summers down south, but she's never lived in the South. So I'm a little concerned about that, but I know health-wise, it should be better just because of her asthma and getting out of this cold. So it'll be okay. I mean, she'll be all right and we'll be able to travel. She know I don't like driving long distances like that, but you know, drive, fly, because well, where they're planning to move to, they're gonna have a small airport, so I still would have to fly into Dallas and drive. So, but it'd be okay. They're going to, let's see, this is March. They're actually going south in May, and they'll be looking at houses up close. They've already been looking at some online. So for my dad to do that, that is a big step. So yeah. And they also, my mom needs to have like a 1-level house. They have a 2-story house, and the stairs are just too much for her. She doesn't have like a bathroom on the main level. She has a bathroom in the basement and a bathroom upstairs by the bedrooms. And so she needs everything 1 level now. She, you know, they both got arthritis and whatever, back, hip, legs, whatever, you know. So health wise, I think it would be better. Now, as far as health care, I'm not so sure, but you know, what can I do? Outside of taking some time off and spending some time down there and making sure she's got the best doctors possible. Because if anything, I'll be flying my mama home. So, because you know, my birth father lived in the South, and well, his main doctor was not the best, and I could still choke that man because he, you know, he didn't catch things when he should have. And I mean, of course, things are going to happen when they're going to happen. It was already designed for him to pass away, but you know, we could have got answers a lot sooner than what we did. So, hey sis, how you doing? I'm just here, just chit-chatting, ain't talking about too much or nothing. I got family crisis right now, so I'm be cutting it short when my phone rang for the second time. It's already rang once during this live. It don't ring once. I done got what, three text messages, y'all? Yeah, Lord, is the mess is hitting the fan. Uh-oh, and it's starting to snow. It's raining, but I see snowflakes. We're getting 10 inches. Oh my God. I'm gonna have to get me some snowshoes or something. But anyway, so just not doing much. I gotta get ready to do Miss Peanut's hair, which I'm not happy about. Miss Peanut's school year, overall, it's going fine. Second trimester was a little bit tough. When she got sick and had to miss school, that was tough on her. And then, because she actually got sick twice, now that I think about it, during the second trimester. She got sick like right in the beginning and then right kind of like towards the end. So, you know, she missed some days. And the way her school is set up, if you miss a day of class, you're behind. I mean, it doesn't matter. And so one of the times when she was sick, I think she missed like 2.5 or 3 days of school. And she went from like A's and B's down to D's and F's. So it was hard trying to get her grades back to where they need to be. And by her missing that time, it was like she struggled a lot more. Plus, then you have her being sick twice. Then we had the snow days when the kids were missing school for that. So it was hard for the kids to really kind of stay motivated this last trimester. So it was a bit discouraging for her and for me, but we're going to hit the ground running for the last trimester of the year and hope that everything pans out. I mean, she still has a B average, so I'm not too concerned, but I don't want it to go lower than a B. You know, I mean, I'm used to the straight A's, but I don't require straight A's. So I'm trying not to be so hard on her and myself. But yeah, so that'd be that. But other than that, you know, she's good. Loving her games and stuff. I'm sick of electronics and technology, but that's the way of the world. And her dad and I had a conversation about that this morning, because we talked about, you know, like when we first met and how, you know, technology was then compared to how technology is now. And I mean, you really have to fight hard to have relationship, you know, have conversation, because you're so used to having a phone or tablet or laptop. I mean, I got both laptops open right now, plus my phone sitting here. So, I mean, I get it, but you know, sometimes I miss the days of the old. I mean, I just do. So, actually this year, the governor, is it a governor, Senate, governor? I think it's the governor. Don't quote me. It's one of them officials. I don't know because I hate politics. But anyway, they are pushing for none of the districts having to give back their days. But 1 or 2 districts did make the kids come in already. So like there was some kids who went to school on President's Day. Parents weren't happy. Not our school though. And then another district, she has a friend in, they were supposed to start their spring break Thursday and they end up having to go to school Thursday, and then they were out Friday and they're out all next week. So there are some districts that are making the kids give their days back, or at least a couple of them. But Lord help. Sorry. Y'all, I might have cut it short in a minute. Anyway, because I can't text them and talk to y'all. So anyway, some gave their days back, or some of them, and then some, I believe it's the governor. He's not going. He's passing some type of bill to wipe out those days. I'm trying to think. Now, Miss Pina's school, the way her school is private, so they don't follow under the public school, I guess, rules or whatever. So as of right now, they haven't given back any days, which is nice because she's actually going to be out of school Thursday, Friday this coming week, which, I mean, technically they could go to school, but we got conferences too. So it's cool. But now for next year, I think they're going to make the district it in their calendar so that there's already like a buffer of days or something, so that if they do miss, then the days are still there, because they have to go for, was it 196 days? Something like that. I don't remember. Child, I'd be like, whatever. Just tell me when they have it ready. Let me know so she can be waiting on that van. So, but, so anyway, so y'all want to know about the family drama? Oh my gosh. So my mom is sick. Like I said, my mom is sick right now. My daughter is here. And so she's like, you know, her nanny needs to go to the doctor. So she reaches out to me and my sister because, you know, we're her kids and we need to, you know, push her to go to the doctor. Well, I called my mother. My mother said she's not going, that she's fine. So my sister is actually out of town. She's in Palm Springs. And she's like, what's going on? And I told her yesterday, Mom is sick. Mom's not trying to listen. So now she's upset about that. Well, then my grandmother, my dad's mom, is in a nursing home. I think I told you guys about that a long time ago. But she's been in a nursing home now for, oh my gosh, at least 5+ years, maybe 6 years. Anyway, she's been declining, you know. She's 96. Praise God for that. And she was well up until recently, like the last year or so. Well, year. And I think within the last 6 months, I know it was before the holiday, the nursing home reached out to my dad and was talking about hospice because she has been refusing to eat. Well, then they got her to eat, but now she's starting to refuse to eat again. Now, she hasn't had to leave the nursing home. I guess the services that they have, it comes to the nursing home. But now my sister, now see, I didn't know that my sister didn't know this. And I'm laughing because I'm like, oh my God, I got to go through this again. But anyway, so I don't even know how she's on vacation, how she got this information. I don't know. But anyway, so now she's texting me, want to know why did she not know that our grandmother is in hospice. And the way my dad put it to me was that she just gets extra care. You know, it wasn't like, you know, she's dying or whatever. But yeah, so I don't know if something has changed recently, like within the last, let's see, I just saw my mom yesterday. She didn't mention anything. So when was the last time she mentioned her? Would have been Wednesday when I saw them. So, and I know she said she was like her features had changed and that they called and said she wasn't eating again. So I don't know if my sister called home and then my mom, because my mom will deflect. So I don't know if mom deflect off herself being sick and, you know, brought up my grandma. I don't know, but I will find out. Lord help. So yeah, so that's just crazy. Hey El, how you doing? Ain't talking about nothing, just sitting here talking about drama. So yeah, but I had to spill the tea on that job information. For those who are just tuning in and don't know, the job that I left, the manager has fired my partner as well as the new girl who started. She left as well. She left after I did. So with that, with myself, the guy who left right after me, the girl who left after him, and then the guy who was fired, that's 4 positions open, not including the 2 that she had to hire for. So she is down, the manager that is down to half staff. And what I told my coworker friend from there is that, you know, management above her needs to look at her because she's the issue. So I told him, I said, I'm sorry I had to go. And I'm glad now that I'm truly gone because all that work, nope. Because that work, they need about 20 people doing that work. Seriously, it's a lot. I mean, it's doable when you have enough staff, and now they're understaffed. So, oh well. Yes, sis. I've been dealing with that. I was like, ooh. I said, praise God, I'm gone. You know, everybody thought, oh, you just up, jump, quit your job for whatever reason. Nah, baby, it was a reason behind that. I was like, I knew the handwriting was on the wall. And I said, yeah, I can't do this. So I'm glad I'm gone. Look at that daggone snow. Oh, my goodness. I got my blinds open, and you can just see it. It's hitting the top of the roof. Y'all pray we don't get that 10 inches. I got to take Miss Peanut to a cookie booth tomorrow morning at 9:30 and then get to church by 10:30. And the cookie booth and church is nowhere near each other. And I don't want to be driving on those crazy roads. The last snowstorm we got, there was over 500 some crashes, 200 some injuries. I don't want to be part of all that. Yep, we still getting snow. Still getting snow, man. They said 6 to 10 inches between now and tomorrow morning. And then we'll get more snow on Wednesday. They said about 50 to 60% chance. I'm just like, man. But it did warm up today enough where the snow we got started to melt down. But it's still, I mean, when I look out in the yard, it's still about 6 inches of snow in the yards. So, and they got us under a parking ban right now, too. I wish we were done with snow. Shoot. I'm just ready for it to be over. I'm ready for it to be over. I'm ready for the parking ban to be lifted. Because they said if we get as much snow they said we're going to get, they're going to put us under what's called snow emergency, where we'll have to do this flip-flopping of the sides of the street. And then by Monday, be back to the parking ban. So it's crazy right now. Yeah, 6 inches is a lot of snow. We end up getting that last snowfall. It was, I think for us, we got 9 inches. And then before that, I forgot how many, but it was a lot. It's been so bad that right now, a lot of people are having what's called ice dams on their houses, to the point where, like, what happens is the snow will start to melt, but then it freezes. And then you have these big, huge ice blocks hanging off your house, like all the way around the perimeter of the house. And it's dangerous because, one, it can mess up your roof. And then 2, depending on where the ice dam is, if it falls off, it could injure a person too. So last week, boss man came home and he noticed that we had ice dams in between the 2 houses, in between our house and the house next door. It was all on that side because the sun doesn't get over there. And he went over and he knocked them down. And then we went to the hardware store, had to buy a $50 rake, snow rake or snow shovel or whatever the heck that thing was. $50. I was hot. I told him, I said, we need to make some money with that thing. So I'm thinking next year, that might be another business for us during the wintertime, going to clean people's roofs off, because $50 for something that I'm only going to use during the winter, that's too much. And he's only used it once, but he may have to use it again. And now they're telling us, the news and the weather people are telling us, if our basements are subject to flood, we need to go and not only shovel our sidewalks, our stairs, driveways, but also shovel the perimeter of the house. So mind you, we're cleaning out the perimeter of the roof, and then we got to do the perimeter around the house so that our basements don't flood because we have just that much snow. So I'm just like, oh, everybody keep talking about spring. I'm like, I can't think of no spring. I'm like, only thing that gives me spring is like my little flowers that's on my desk, these little flowers right here. Like, this is the only piece of spring in my house. And that's only because it's upstairs, but everything else is still winterized because I can't even, I'm so frustrated. So we'll see what happens. I got to finish getting these cookies out of my house so I can get my downstairs back to normal. And then start work. But, so since you guys tuned in a little late, I'm not sure exactly if I'm starting work next week or not, the 18th. I'm waiting on one company to get back to me. Because if they get back to me and they say they want me, I'm going to take that job. Because it's a great company and they have great pension. And so that's kind of where I'm at. I'm looking more. You know, a lot of people chase like the money, they chase different things, but I'm looking at the benefits and I'm actually looking at the pension plans more than anything. And this company has a great pension plan. And yeah, so that's what I'm looking at right now because, I mean, the company that offered me and I accepted, their pension plan's okay. It's okay, but it's not 100% like I want it to be. So, and we have a few companies that are 100% like that. So that's what I'm really looking for because I ain't getting no younger, y'all, and I gotta be prepared for my old age days. Because when Miss Pina graduates school, I'm trying to up, jump, and go too. So yeah, that's what I want to do. I want to be able to pack up and move and take my pension with me. So. Well, you know, Elle, I was thinking about that too. We've never, in all my years living in this house, we've never had a roof. It's called a roof rake. We've never had one. I mean, I've never even heard of them until just this year. And only how I heard of them is because of our neighborhood site. And people kept talking about the ice dams. And then I tuned into the news and they were talking about it. And you kept hearing about these roof rakes. And then you got to hearing about stores didn't have them. You know, Lowe's was running out, Menards and Home Depot. And so they have these smaller stores, Ace Hardware. And literally we were calling because we went to not Menards. We went to Home Depot. And we thought we were being smart. We went way out in the suburbs, tried to go to Home Depot. Yeah, no, they was gone. That man said they've been gone for about a month. I was like, really? I'm like, dang it. So then he's the one, it was an old man. He told us about Ace Hardware. And so I just started Googling Ace Hardware and we just went to the first one we could find. And the guy was like, yeah, we got it, $49.99. I got there. I was like, are you kidding me? And with tax, it was $54. I said, ain't that about something else? Oh, I was mad. Ooh, I was hot. And boss man was like, just calm down. Just calm down. I'm like, I mean, I was fussing. So, but it worked. I mean, because I can look and I can actually see top part of my roof right now out my window. So, and it's tall enough where he can get to because, you know, I'm upstairs. So I can see like the peaks that are right here outside the window, but he also could reach it all the way up to the top of here too. So I was like, oh, okay. I think it's like 5 feet long and he's 6'2". So I'm like, good, get up there and get it. Cause I ain't. Yep. For a rake, 54. It was $54 even. I was like, daggone it. So, but Miss Pina's doing good with her cookie sales. We have 20 packages here in the house. And so when baby girl called, she was calling for cookies, but I'm like, girl, I'm on live. I got to talk to you later. But then, so she's got 20 in-house she's got to sell. And then she's got, she needs 20 more after that to meet her goal. So she went to, what was it? She went to a cookie booth today. So I'm waiting to hear what the numbers are for that. Because then that 20 that she needs, it'll be reduced. You know, whatever she made today will reduce that 20. Because I'm like, I'm tired of selling cookies. Every time I get a call and it's about cookies, I be like, dang it. I don't want to do cookies no more. Because this year was rough. But it's good. It's almost over. And she ended up getting a badge for something. Something about the cookies. I can't remember. So, Her goal this year, well, her original goal was 450 packages. And I said, that's a no. We've never sold 450 packages. I think the highest she has ever sold was maybe 285. And so we looked at the little list. I have it somewhere. It was on the floor. But anyway, we looked at the list so she could see what prize she wanted. And so the prize that she wants is at 230. And so she dropped her goal from 450 to 230. And so that's where she's at. So right now she's at 210. So including the 20 packages in house, she's at 210. So we almost done. I'm so happy. And I said, if you get over 230, that's fine. But let's let that be the goal, And one thing about Girl Scouts, they really push the kids to go for those higher goals, which makes me so mad because it's the parents who does the selling. It's not the girls. The girls are the face. It's the parents who do all the selling and running around and wasting gas, getting in car accidents and stuff like that, So I'm like, you got to be reasonable. Oh, she gets different patches. And she's getting some stuffed animal, whatever that stuffed animal is for this year. I think it's called narwhal or something. It's some type of, is it a whale? Oh my gosh. Well, ladies, I gotta go. My phone is ringing. Sorry, but I will talk to everybody later. See you on a new video. Bye. Hi, sister.